Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about the division algorithm of polynomials. In this, you have already know about what is remainder, quotient, dividend, and divisor. And what is the relation between them, that also you are aware. We know that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder will gives us dividend. You remember it? Okay, so let's move forward to our main topic, that is division algorithm. Division algorithm said that if fx and gx are two polynomials and degree of gx is lower than the degree of fx and gx of degree 1 or more, then there exists unique polynomial qx and rx such that fx is equal to gx into qx plus rx, where either rx is equal to 0 or degree of rx is less than degree of gx. This one is just like the division method which you have studied earlier for the numbers. Here we will do the comparison. What we have studied, dividend is equal to quotient into divisor into remainder. Okay, so here what the division algorithm said, fx and gx are two polynomials. Degree of gx is less than degree of fx, which means gx is smaller than fx. So dividend is equal to gx divisor into qx quotient plus rx remainder. So this is the division algorithm, which is same as the division algorithm for numbers. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Here fx is dividend, gx divisor, qx quotient and rx remainder. Also rx can be 0 or its degree is less than the degree of quotient. Understood? This is the division algorithm. Okay, now move towards the question. The question says divide 3x square minus x cube minus 3x plus 5 by x minus 1 minus x square and verify by division algorithm. In the previous class, we have learned how to divide the two polynomials. First of all, we will write the polynomials in standard form. So our fx will become minus x cube plus 3x square minus 3x plus 5. And gx will become minus x square plus x minus 1. And then we will divide as we have discussed. On division, we will get quotient is equal to x minus 2 and remainder is equal to 3. Next step is to verify the division algorithm. Division algorithm is dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. And we will solve our RHS. RHS is equal to x minus 2 minus x square plus x minus 1 plus 3, and after solving we will get it is equal to LHS. Hence division algorithm is verified. Always remember, students, that our division algorithm satisfied if and only if we have done the correct division, and if after solving our division algorithm is not verified, which means there is some mistake in the division or in the calculation while doing the verification process. Always in case of division algorithm satisfies. It is always true. Moving toward the next question based on division algorithm. Obtain all the zeros of polynomial x power 4 minus 3 root 2 x cube minus 3x square plus 3 root 2x minus 4 if two of its roots are root 2 and 2 root 2. So as we know that 2 and 2 root 2 are zeros, so they are x minus root 2 and x minus 2 root 2 are factors also. Even their multiplication, that is x square minus 3 root 2 x plus 4 is also a factor of px. And we know that when anything is a factor of px, on division it gives the remainder 0. So we will divide it and we will get x square minus 1 as quotient. Now we will factorize x square minus 1 so that we get x minus 1 and x plus 1. So the other two zeros which we are getting are minus 1 and 1. Because if we take x minus 1 is equal to 0, we get x is equal to 1 and x plus 1 is equal to 0 gives x is equal to minus 1. So other two zeros are x is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 1. This is a polynomial of 4 degree, hence it has 4 zeros, 2, root 2, root 2, 1 and minus 1. Go through it. Okay, next question. Obtain all the zeros of polynomial x to the power 4 minus 17x square minus 36x minus 20 if two of its zeros are 5 and minus 2. We know that if 5 and minus 2 are zeros, so x minus 5 and x plus 2 is a factor of polynomial. And if they are the factors, their product, that is x square minus 3x minus 10, is also factor of the given polynomial fx. We will divide. After dividing, we will get remainder 0. And here we will get quotient as x square plus 3x plus 2. For finding the other 0, we will put the quotient is equal to 0. We will factorize it. And then after factorization, we will get x plus 2 into x plus 1. And we will take it is equal to 0. After taking it 0, we can say x plus 2 is equal to 0 or x plus 1 is equal to 0. Hence, x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to minus 1 are the other two factors of the given polynomial. Other two zeros of the given polynomial. Factors are x plus 2 and x plus 1. Understood? First we have to find out the combined factor. Then we have to do the division for getting the quotient. Then third step, we will take quotient is equal to 0. After that we will factorize it. After factorizing, we will take it equal to 0. And then from there we will find out the value of x. And after finding the value of x, those values are known as the zeros of polynomial. Understood? Okay, now we will move to next question. These are the extra questions which are based on the relationship between zeros of polynomials and coefficients of polynomials. I hope you remember all the formulas which we have studied in the last class. The first question says, if alpha and beta are zeros of the polynomial x square plus 6x plus 9, Then form a polynomial whose zeros are minus alpha and minus beta. Okay, from the question, the px we will take x square plus 6x plus 9. Sum of zeros, we know that alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. So from here we will get minus 6. And product of zeros is equal to c by a. So we will get 9. Okay. After getting what we have to form, we have to form a new polynomial whose zeros are minus alpha and minus beta. So we know that any quadratic equation, any polynomial which is of quadratic form can be written as x square plus sum of roots into x plus product of roots. Okay, so what we have to find out? Sum of roots. Sum of roots means minus alpha minus beta. So minus alpha minus beta is equal to minus common alpha plus beta, and alpha plus beta is minus 6, so it will come 6. Then product of root. Product of root minus alpha minus beta is equal to alpha beta, and alpha beta we know it is equal to 9. So the required polynomial which we will get as x square minus 6x plus 9. Okay, understood? So now move to next question, which is also like this. Quadratic polynomial 2x square minus 3x plus 1 has zeros alpha and beta. Now form a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 3 alpha and 3 beta. So first we will find out alpha and beta from here. The given polynomial, we will get it as 3 by 2. Then alpha beta we will get 1 by 2. Now we will find out the sum of the required polynomial roots, that is 3 alpha plus 3 beta. So 3 alpha plus 3 beta will get 9 by 2. 3 alpha into 3 beta, again 9 by 2. We will put in values and we will solve. We will get it as k by 2, where k is any constant. If you will not write k, then also it is correct. 2x square minus 9x plus 9. So the required equation which we are getting, the required polynomial, that is x square minus 9 by 2x plus 9 by 2. You can leave till here also, no need to further solve it. This is also the correct answer. Understood? Okay, moving towards the next question. If product of zeros of given polynomial is 4, then find the value of a. If you see the polynomial, it is ax square minus cx, 6x minus 6, and product of zeros is given as 4. We have to find out the value of a, and then we have to find sum of zeros. So product of zeros is alpha into beta. According to the formula, it is minus b by a. Sorry, it is c by a, so it becomes minus 6 by a, and it is equal to 4 given. When we will solve it, we will get a is equal to minus 3 by 2. Now sum of zeros. Sum of zeros will be minus b by a, so 6 by a, that is minus 4. Okay, after solving we'll get minus 4. That will be the sum of the zeros which we have to find out, and a is equal to minus 3 by 2. We have solved it. Any doubt? I hope that all of you are getting the questions along with the solutions. Now moving towards next question. Oh, that's all for today. Thank you, class.